This is Digital Anarchist.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to TechStrongTV. I'm Charlene O'Hanlon, and I'm here now with Gordon Lawson, who is the president of RangeForce. Hey, Gordon, how are you? Thanks so much for joining me today.
Thank you so much. It's great to be here with you.
Great. I'd like to talk with you about an organization that your company is very much involved in, which is helping the minority community in their efforts to become maybe more tech savvy, or just in integrating and including more diversity into the tech community at large. It's an organization called BlackGirlsHack, and I think that is a very, very worthwhile organization to be involved in. So can you tell me a little bit about how you guys got involved in it and what you see the organization actually doing for the community?
Yes, absolutely. Well, I was introduced through a mutual friend to Tanisha, who's the CEO of BGH. She's just an incredible person, has an amazing resume. She's Ivy League educated, has worked for multiple large organizations, defense organizations, and she's really kind of a stalwart certainly in the Virginia, DC area in terms of being able to recruit people and be a role model for the cybersecurity community. Her organization has several hundred young girls, young ladies who want to get into not only coding, but also more particularly into cybersecurity. Mm-hmm. And I think she's really just served as a great mentor. And so when this introduction was made through a mutual friend, we just wanted to reach out and do whatever we could to support her mission to broaden the community and bring more people who might not know that this is really a world of almost endless employment opportunities. And so we were really honored to partner with her.
That's great. So what are you guys doing as an organization to help BGH?
Right. So at RangeForce, what we do is we have a 100% cloud-based online training platform. Okay. There's about 500 modules where folks can get very hands-on in things like SOC analysis, threat hunting, OWASP top 10, cloud security, secure coding. And so that platform is there and that's available. And what we've done with BGH is we've said, any of your members, and I think there's several hundred now that they have, and it's growing quite quickly, can have complimentary access to RangeForce. We're going to help them design some curriculum so that it's a very guided learning path, whether someone's maybe has no exposure to cybersecurity or they're maybe a little bit further along in their career. We have something within that content catalog that anyone can benefit from. And so that's really our goal, is to make sure that they have access to really great content and that they're not having to go pay thousands of dollars to try and get a certification. We want it to be easily accessible. And then we're going to give badges for people that complete learning paths within our platform. The young ladies can include that in their resume. They can post on LinkedIn, and the idea is to help them get a job if they're searching, or maybe they're going to taking their career to the next level if they're already in an entry level position. So I think that's really powerful and helpful.
Yeah, that sounds really great. And I know that this started actually in the DC area. Has it become kind of more of a national organization, kind of helping folks across the country? Are you guys involved in that on a greater level beyond the DC area?
Well, I know BGH is really more of a DC organization. It is expanding. I know Tanisha has plans to expand out, certainly more nationally. We also work with ICMCP, the International Consortium for Minorities in Cybersecurity, which is a national organization with thousands of members. That was actually how I got introduced to BGH to start. So one of the board members there introduced us. But there's several of these organizations. There's Blacks in Cybersecurity is also about the same size as BGH, maybe a little bit larger. They're also based in the DC area, and they're doing some incredible work, making sure that people just really know what an amazing career field this is. And then there's a couple other organizations that we've also worked with in the past. One is called Year Up. This is a group that gives 100% scholarship-based training to not only minorities, but also veterans. And I love this story. One of my good friends runs a security operations center for a major company. And he says that he will recruit from organizations like Europe any day over most universities, just because of the training that's provided there. And so I think it's just important for folks to know, sometimes it's hard to get access to a traditional university education. Mm-hmm. There are alternative routes out there where you can learn these skills and really do wonders for your career.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, not to toot our own horn, but we've actually just, our company has recently started fully funding 2 scholarships for minorities to attend our local coding academy here. It's called Boca Code. And so we do 2 scholarships a year that we fully fund. And it's called Engineering the Future or something like that, the scholarship. So I think it's a great thing. And obviously we do need to do anything we can to promote inclusion, diversity and inclusion in cybersecurity and in IT in general, because we are missing on so many opportunities for greatness when we overlook certain categories of people who are so qualified and so exactly. Smart, so intelligent, and so can bring so much to the industry as a whole. So I applaud your company for being involved in BGH and other organizations. And I certainly hope that you guys find greater success in that. And I hope other organizations and other companies take your lead. It's good stuff you're doing.
I appreciate it. And I think, one thing kind of to leave you with here is this is a profession that requires a diversity of thought and a diversity of problem-solving skills. We really have some pretty strong adversaries around the world, as we know from recent news. There's lots of openings, and I think as a country, we have to get the best talent with different viewpoints and really bring them into this community to be able to keep really our nation and the world more secure. And so that's it really is a very noble cause to help those individuals, but there's also a great piece here where we're helping companies and organizations to become more secure, and that benefits all of us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, Gordon, thank you so much for walking me through what you guys are doing with BGH. And it's a great, great organization. And I applaud your efforts. And I'm actually going to reach out to Tanisha and see if I can get her on TechStrongTV also to talk about her organization and hopefully others like it. So thank you again for joining me, Gordon. I really do appreciate it. And
thank you, Charlene.
I wish you continued success.
We appreciate it. Take care. Thank you.
Okay. All right, everybody, please stick around. We've got lots more TechStrongTV coming up, so stay tuned.